Options Center. It is Wednesday, 7/21/21. Welcome everybody. Today we're going to do a little bit something a little bit different with our pre-market. We're going to share what we usually do with our updates, what we do in our Patreon. The new Patreon goes into much more detail, and I got a cool one for you today. Tesla. I think you Tesla lovers might like this, so stick around. If you're not part of Patreon, it's $5 per month. It's nothing in order to get some great setups and some in-depth education and technical analysis every single day. So these videos last a little bit longer for those that are members, maybe 10, 15, sometimes even 20 minutes if you're interested. So stick around, okay? Go down to that bottom right-hand corner, hit that subscribe button, and join us in the Option Guys. It's a really, really good free Discord. If you're not wanting to pay any money, then, in there, you can ask whatever you want. We're really good at answering questions, and Perry runs a good ship there. So, all right, here we go. Let's jump into it. ES on multiple time frames. We're going to start off with the monthly. The MACD flying high. We're starting to get a little divergence and overheated in the RSI, but still bullish all the way around, holding that channel. Didn't really want to use the channel as I want to use it as a reference, but we're really getting some wicks off it. So I'm gonna start using this and see if if we start to get under it, then we have a different story happening. So we're over all the MAs enough with the monthly. Let's move on to the weekly. All right, on the weekly time frame, divergence on the MACD and the RSI. So, it gives us a little reason to be cautious. And wow, this week we really pushed down on Monday, but we got right back over the trend line in the 8 MA. Really showing some resilience here in the market. So we're bullish on all of those areas there. We will check the volume by the end of the week. We did get a little bit more volume on that reversal candle, but right now it just looks like we had a pullback on the daily. Daily trend is our friend. What do we have going on here? All right, so if you listened to my update last night, you'll see that this was considered a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're starting a 1, 2. Okay, so that's a bullish count. This one is even more bullish. So I'm going to keep the 2 counts. It doesn't really matter for our short term here, but for our longer term, it's going to matter of how bullish we are. So this one, we have a 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's extremely bullish. And there's one that's even just slightly bullish, and that would be that this whole thing after this wave 4, this whole wave 5 is just an ending diagonal. It's just going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom. Okay, so we're going to keep the different counts. We're going to keep them in mind, and we're going to update each and every day. So please hit that notification button if you have not already. On the daily, we had this rising pivot. We held on to it, reacted there, came right down through, hit that 50, and came right back over the rising pivot. That's bullish to me. We really want to get over this 8 MA. That's going to matter today. We start breaking down from there. Then what we have is this MACD playing out to the downside, and we might have to make another wave down for and then we'll change our count a little bit more, but this would be possibly a bigger 1, 2, something like that. We'll fix it up, but we might have another leg down, maybe to the 100 or the rising pivot below. Okay, so we had when we pressed off of the 50, we had great volume there, nice follow through volume. Let's see what happens today. I think RTY is really trying to push, so we'll see if the Nasdaq actually pulls us down or not, because the Nasdaq seems to be the laggard at this point. Okay, on the 65 minute, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, and here's what's happening. So after we had our correction, this might be it. We had an A, B, C correction. If this is it, and see, I don't think it is because I think that might be the end of the correction. Sorry if I'm fumbling my words here. A, B, C, and now we have impulsive wave up. So this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get 5 counts in here, and that to me says this is wave 1. And now this may be a possible wave 2 pullback. Now we do have to come underneath. We have to fall underneath this 43.12 area in order for this to be a real pullback. Otherwise, we finished wave 4, and we're just going to do a new wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be very bullish. We'll get over this downtrend line, and we'll really press on that bullish attitude, the sentiment. Right now, we're right at that downtrend line. We could continue down for wave 2, come back, and then make an attempt, which would give us an inverse head and shoulders. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, break. Okay, so that's our 2 scenarios that we're looking at coming right through with another 5-wave count as the wave 5. Then we have our wave 2 pullback, or we have our wave 2 pullback today. All right, and so what usually happens is we would stop our video here, but we're gonna move on for everybody. Tesla. Now we're gonna do the same thing we did with the ES. We're gonna go on the monthly. We're not gonna do the small caps and the NASDAQ because we went through that last night. But you can view that video. I'll put the link above at the 7-minute mark. I'll put the video above if you want to look at that. Check it out. So we're gonna go to Tesla on that monthly chart. Beautiful. We do believe this is a wave 1, 2, and we're working on wave 3 now. The candles are doing exactly with the MA what it's supposed to be doing. So we're pushing on that 8 MA. We're trying to get traction. We're correcting sideways. We're still well into bullish territory, and RSI is still strong but not overheated. So looking good on the monthly. The volume is tapering as we're correcting, which is a sure sign of just a correction. Let's go down to the weekly. All right, on that weekly time frame, you see the triangle forming, and I do believe we're starting wave 1 at this point, and we closed above yesterday. I'm sorry, at this point of this week, we closed above, we're above the 8 and the 20 MA, so that's showing a good sign there. We are coming up on earnings, so maybe we have a slight earnings run, but really I'm looking at the MACD. We're right here at the support line. That would be the 0. This is, we're going sideways. This is kind of the make or break. We either cross above the blue MACD line and the leader line starts moving up, or break down into the bearish territory. Anything underneath that 0 line would start saying that we're in a bear trend. Well, no other indicators are talking about a bear trend. This is neutral. RSI is neutral right on that 50 line. So it might just be waiting for earnings just to get some more information. But if you notice in the past, let's go down to the daily. Trend is our friend. And I want to show you these past earnings. There was no huge jolt, okay? None of them had huge moves. So we're going to look to get into an in-out spread, and I'll put that link above at the 9-minute mark. We'll put the in-out spread. We're going to put that on today on the bullish side. It's going to be a conservative way for us to play not only earnings, but also keep our play minimal, okay? I think the spreads are, we would go out to the 30-day. If you did earlier spread for next week, it's going to be way too expensive. the volatility is going to be, jack up the prices. So we're going to be looking at a $5 spread. So that means our maximum that we want to pay is $2.55 in order for our in-out spread portfolio to be consistent. And you say, why 55%? And we want to pay $5 more than halfway at any point in time. So at $2, it's not $2.50. We do want to pay less than that, but $2.55 is our maximum. What we'll do is we'll take a call. We'll buy a call in the money and sell a call the next strike out of the money. Buy one in the money at $6.55. Sell one $6.60, and we'll see what kind of I'll just show you. I know this video is running long. We're gonna talk a little bit faster. Buy, sell. $2.55 would be our max. We're not open right now, so that's not going to fluctuate. We'll see. We'll have to wait till we open up and see if we can get one at that price. Okay, so let's get back into the chart. All right, so we think that we are actually breaking above this channel. It's also a triangle, so I want to be specific on the white lines that I put there, because the triangle maps out the fact that this can be a wave for A, B, C correction. Otherwise, you start messing around. It looks like a 5-wave down and 3 up. It doesn't really fit. So this is A, B, C. So we have an A, B, C down, A, B, C up, A, B, C down. And now we're working on our bullish count, our first wave, which is going to be a, let's go down to the 65 to get that going. Now we're almost done here, you guys. Hold on tight. All right, so directly we're looking for a beginning diagonal, not a real common thing. So in the blue is our major trend. 1, 2, we put in wave 3 and 4, and now I do believe we're working on wave 1 and 2. The reason is because we have, let me go through this. We have our 5-wave up, 3-wave down, 5-wave. That's also a beginning diagonal. 5, 3-wave down, 5-wave impulsive up, 5 in the yellow. Okay, and then we have our correction here for the 3 down to 4. And if you go to lower time frames, you'll see this is zigzag. ABC, ABC up, ABC down. Okay, sorry, it's 5 waves. ABC up, 5 waves down. And then we have an impulsive 5 waves up here, and the same thing, zigzag down to the 2. And now we're working on wave 3 at this point. Now, anytime we could be wrong, we're going to put our in-out spread, and I'm going to set it and forget it. That's the whole purpose of the whole thing. We actually, retested this breakout zone a couple times, if you notice that. Really good. So this gives us our back to put on. If you think this is going to end up being an ascending triangle, and maybe this is the bearish count to the downside, this is probably where we want to get out of our spread, is underneath the 2 here. If we break down underneath that 2, that negates everything that I just counted, and we'll have to redo the whole thing over. But I really want to get that in before the bell, and you see the finishing 3, 4, and continuing on. So still bullish on Tesla. We changed our aspect after we got this count. There is a bearish count still, and some of you guys in the room actually know that. So we're at 14 minutes. I'll end it here. Thanks for joining us here at Options Center. Join us, hit the like button, and if you like this extra information, really detailed, then and there's educational stuff. We'll even take our individual names and we will put those out randomly during the week. We did snow, we did, my gosh, we did so many already. We just started the page for our IRAs and for short term as well. So, all right, thanks for joining us here at Options Center. Good luck trading today.